Hey y'all, I am out here with the beautiful full moon, and I'm just learning more and more that I sit out here just reflecting on these past events and how the universe has really forced emotional maturity to the forefront. I'm thinking about how I started off this moon cycle, this lunar month, cutting all my hair off, and how I felt like that was supposed to signify starting over or just refreshing, having a new energy. And it's like the more that I've been sitting with it, the more I've realized how I need to heal, and I need to pay attention to what is triggering me. I need to pay attention to what is triggering me, because those are the things that I need to focus on getting through and healing from, and not allow these triggers to be setbacks. Because I feel like I've been saying this all month. I feel like I'm coming up on a breakthrough. And with this full moon coming, and I have all of these big emotions that I just experienced being triggered back to back to back. I've been triggered back to back to back, like the whole time the moon was getting full. And I felt like I was ready to crash out a few days ago. I really felt like I was ready to crash out, and I want to be able to use this time to transmute it from crash out to ascension, like using this to really grow. I don't want to draw back into the traumas that I've endured and live in those emotions. I want to analyze my triggers, acknowledge them, and ground myself in the now, and fill myself up with the positives, and remind myself of how triumphant I've been through all of this, and just learn from them. Like, one of my triggers, for example, has shown me how, working on my anxious avoidant type, and I get to a point where I overthink how someone is receiving my existence, my love, my being. And the more that I overthink it and overanalyze how I'm showing up for myself, I start to disassociate or detach, because now I feel like I'm too much, or that I'm oversharing, or that, I always feel like I dim my own light going through that anxious avoidant type that exists within me. And the more that I dig deeper into it, and I see how it was put inside of me, these conscious loops, where they came from, the more that I'm aware of how they were programmed into me, the more that I can start the process of breaking it down. Like another thing that I've been learning, making everything about me. That whole scenario where somebody could be going through something and trying to talk about you, or trying to talk to you about something, and then it's like, even though you may have a part in it, or you're a part of the story, it's not about you. It's not about me as an individual. It's really stepping outside of myself and not making everything so personal. And the more that I depersonalize it, instead of disassociating from it, like, don't disassociate from it, just like understand, like ground into myself and be like, okay, I know who I am. I know this has nothing to do with me. I know what role I play. Like, just really understanding who you are and not feeling like somebody always has a problem or you're being too much, or like just allowing myself to just be. This Capricorn full moon is really just grounding myself in the gratitude of understanding the value of who I am and why my personality type, why who I am and why the way I am it matters. Somebody needs this version of who, like, of my existence. I'm a mirror to somebody, you know. And the more that I show up authentically and stand in my own power, in my own truth, the more I can attract the things that are for me, the people that are for me. And I'm just really grateful to be here, standing exactly where I'm at, latitude and longitude, quite literally 666. And to know that everything is going to work out. I just got to keep knowing that my existence matters. My existence, like who I am, the way that I think, the way that I move, the things that I feel, somebody resonates with it. Somebody feels it. And somebody wants to be seen just as much as I desire to be seen too. On a deeper level. And this moon is going to be our mirror. This moon is our mirror. And it's going to reflect everything that's beautiful about us in the now. So we can see just how wonderful we are and how important we are and how important it is for us as a collective to really show up and stand in our power and own it and seize it and be consistent in it, so we can really attract this life that we desire and that desires us back. Peace and love.